Everyone knows what writer's block feels like, but people like me who consider themselves writers get a very particular sort of writer's block. You may know the feeling yourself, an all-encompassing feeling that you are an awful fraud who can't string together a proper sentence to save your soul. This feeling normally strikes me about 2/3 of the way into whatever I'm working on. The truth is that everyone feels this way. New York Times best-selling author Neil Gaiman has called his editor in a panic, saying that there's no point in his finishing his current book because it's terrible and nobody will like it. Nobody is immune to the feeling, even if you're not a writer. It doesn't have to be writer's block. It's just a block in our mind. We all face it. We all worry that we don't have what it takes. We let our perceived failings doom us, either by focusing on them or actively or simply by choosing to ignore the strengths we do have. And we all have strengths. The trick is to recognize them, to give rise to them. When Jesus says, "When you give rise to that which is within you, what you have will save you," he's reminding us that we are strong. We each have things that we bring to the table, and it is those things that will carry us through. When we do not give rise to those things, we open ourselves up to being destroyed by what we lack. When I hit a block in my writing, it feels like there's no point in continuing. I should just give up. In those times, in my writing, in my work, even at home just puttering around the house, I feel lost, trapped by the things that I don't have. And as long as I only focus on what I don't have, there's no way for me to get out. This happens all the time. And I have no clue how I get out of it. But I do. Every time. Every time we get stuck, some little part of us is too stubborn not to give rise to what we have. It might take a while. It frequently does for me. But it happens. It's in our nature to save ourselves. Each of us is stronger than we know.